Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about the stock market crashing in 2020. The stock market bubble is going to pop in 2020. I think there's a huge possibility that that could be the scenario. The elections are coming in 2020, so maybe in the fall time of 2020, maybe in the beginning of 2020, maybe in the middle of 2020, but I think sometime in 2020, a 50% drop to the downside is a huge possibility, huge volatility in 2020. I definitely think that's a possibility. Right now, we're in an everything rally that is engulfing Wall Street. Right now is a classic bubble just waiting to explode sometime in 2020. I think so. Then I'll give you go down here. It says AMD is the hardest trending ticker on Yahoo Finances, and indicator traders are chasing momentum here rather than scrutinizing the company's inflation value. Apple and Tesla could be tossed in the bubble camp as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stocks that are actually in a bubble. Tesla is worth almost 2 times that of Ford, even though the profit outlook remains highly questionable. So I think that, if you can catch that bubble and you can catch that pop, I don't know if it would be like a straight line down. If it is a straight line down, there could be literally millionaires be made in that straight line down, but I think a crash could make you huge return on investment, especially if you buy it at the right time. That's my opinion. Hexo. So the second part of the video is Hexo. Why? So everybody knows that Molson Coors has a small investment in Hexo. They have a joint venture to make MJ infused drinks, which is, I think, is delayed because there is no news. No news regarding the whole venture between Hexo and Molson Coors. Molson Coors is a $12 billion company, while Hexo is a $394 million company. Of course, as a business strategist, I would wait until Hexo looks like it's about to go bankrupt before I want to buy it. Right now, the stock is under pressure, but I think Molson tries. If I was Molson, I would try to get Hexo as cheap as possible. Maybe if Hexo dropped down to below $1. Wait, hold on. If Hexo goes to like $1, wouldn't that mean that they get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange? Interesting. But still, I think that Hexo should, Hexo should be talking to Molson, be like, hey man, make a 40% investment in us, and save our company. A 40% investment is like $200 million, maybe, or $150 million. That could possibly save the company. And then Molson Coors management can just go into Hexo, just like in Constellation Brands management is going into Canopy Growth right now. So that's what I'm thinking. Like if Molson Coors does that, that could pop the stock. It could pop Hexo stock to the upside. It could pop all these MJ companies to the upside. But will Hexo do it? No, anything's possible. But I think they should do it. I think they should hedge into the MJ space and take over Hexo, and then try to change the company to a profitable company, and then in the future infuse the two companies together. But that's my opinion. I think that's what Molson should do, but I don't know if that's their plan or their strategy. But honestly, that's what I think they should do. Hexo buying out New Strike. See, so this is a compliment to Aurora. Aurora said no to New Strike. Hexo was like, sure, we'll take you on. They got screwed over with this investment because what happened, because of this investment, their cost to produce went way up. and they had to shut down some of New Strike's facilities, and New Strike was producing illegally at the time, and there was a debacle between New Strike and Hexo. So yeah, that's how I think, see, Aurora doesn't do mistakes. I mean, they do make mistakes, but I'm just saying that they don't. When it comes to the investment choices, it seems like it's solid. Like Metroleaf is solid. Canamed is, I think it's okay. It's okay because they didn't really dilute shareholders that much. If you think about it, I think a total okay. Canamed is questionable, but Metroleaf is definitely good. Canamed questionable, but it did help them with. It did give them some advantages like medical patients and more knowledge of more knowledge of like the medical side of MJ. So Canamed is good. New Strike would have been a bad choice. So in theory, Aurora kind of saved Canamed from going from getting delisted from the New York from basically going bankrupt. I think Aurora saved Canamed from going bankrupt, but a lot of people are arguing that Canamed could go bankrupt now. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are arguing that Aurora could go bankrupt now. I really don't think Aurora is going to go bankrupt. I think Aurora is going to be a leader. But, that's my opinion. We'll see what happens. Today, Aurora was trading. The market is still open. It's trading sideways. I'm so happy that the stock price didn't skyrocket because my Canadian dollar is locked in. And yeah, so I kind of want to buy more. And I'm so glad that the stock didn't just skyrocket all the way up. So very, very happy about that. And I'm so Hexo basically saved the day today, at least for me anyways, because now I have the ability to scale in. I want to remind you guys, even if I'm bullish at these prices down here, it doesn't mean that the stock price cannot go down further. It could still go down further. That's why I'm scaling in. I have a plan to scale in. I just hope it doesn't skyrocket tomorrow. But I'm scaling in, so I'm going to be putting money in slowly. I'm not just going to throw all my money into it. And then I have a plan of how much money I want to invest into Aurora. Maybe I will review that in the future, but at the moment, I do have a plan, and I just hope Aurora stock doesn't skyrocket in the near term because I want to buy back into Aurora. Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth is down today, 68 cents. That's the reason why Aurora stock is down. Is not skyrocketing right now because Hexo is pulling down the rest of the market. Canopy's going down. That's putting pressure on Aurora stock and preventing it from skyrocketing. And I'm just surprised that it didn't skyrocket. I was really thinking it was gonna skyrocket today. I guess rich people are skeptics of the whole deal with Coke. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, rich people control this market. And if rich people move it up or down, retail investors have very little to say. Because think about it, Aurora going to $2 to $3 is $1 billion of market cap. It has to come from somebody. It's not gonna come from the average Joe Blow or the average retail investor that doesn't have has between $100 to $1 million. It's not going to come from that, because if you take all those people together, if you take, I don't know, let's say 10,000 people together at, $200,000, because, I don't think there's that many people that's interested in the MJ space. They are really small retail investors, but I say the average super rich investors is about, I would say about 2,000. About 10,000 people that have decent money between $100 and $1 million. Times that by 200,000. That's $2 billion. So Yeah, I guess the average retail investor could pull it up, but it would have to be like a collective buying, and that would have to be real news, like Coke, Aurora actually getting a Coke deal. There's also a huge short position in Aurora right now of 100 shares shorted. Wow, hey, the shares shorted went down on December 12th, 2019. That is interesting. Summary, December 12th. December 12th. The stock price was sitting at $2.60. So I'm thinking that the shorts came back and then re-shorted the market down to here. Maybe they are slowly covering, but I have no idea. I have no idea really. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that's my consensus on this. Canopy is down 6. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyways, let's just try to get through this quick because it's been long enough. No, the market today is green. Really, to me, everything looks like a big giant bubble. Shopify looks like it's in a big giant bubble right now. It's broken its last 52-week high, which was $406.99. Now it's $412. I think it's due for a massive correction. But again, that's my opinion. But MACD's telling me that it's still continuing to run, so we'll see what happens. But I think that Shopify is extremely overvalued. They make like what? Like $390 million of revenue, and they lose about $72 million, and the stock price is $411.59. Some people argue that Shop could be the next Amazon, and that's the reason why it's worth $48 billion. People are betting on the future of Shop become the next Amazon. It's a possibility, but it's also a possibility they could completely fail. We'll see. Apple stock is blue sky breakout, all-time high. Totally a bubble in my opinion. Totally in a bubble. Totally in a bubble. Of course, it can continue to go higher, but totally in a bubble. If 5G fails, boom, this stock's going downtown. And 5G is coming out in 2020. And if they don't do that well, and cell phone sales are still down, then I argue that Apple could completely fail. Apple could crash really hard in 2020, and if you can catch that crash, you could make a ton of money off Apple. Long-term put options, baby. I don't know. But that's my opinion. So if you can catch it at the right time, for a month of, just a put option of a month out, ooh, you can make so much money. No, that's my opinion though. AMD, big ass bubble in my opinion, but that's why I started up the video, but a 50% plunge in 2020. Beyond Meat, not really a bubble, and I still believe in Beyond Meat the long term, but of course the stock price can continue to slide down further. So we'll see. Seems to be very little interest in Beyond Meat right now. But I do believe in Beyond Meat's future. I believe that when earnings come around, I think the stock is going to skyrocket. Man on the U.S. side today was down, just trading sideways. Harvest Health on the U.S. side down 2 cents. Curaleaf on the on the US side down 6 cents. True Eve on the US side up 7 cents. Kira Cresco Labs on the US side up 11 cents. Cresco is doing pretty good today. And Acreage Holdings trading sideways on the US side. Well, the Canadian and US side are basically mirror images of each other, because in order for you to buy Acreage Holdings stock, you need US dollars. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.